Hey there, can you hear me? If you're there, just say something. Let me know you're watching. Herc. Come on. Yeah, for some reason, I can't see your messages. That's weird. So let me refresh the chat. Normally I'm signed in. All right, 1 second. Should be good. Hey, I see you now. All good. Great. So, how's the voice? Can you hear me clearly? Should I tweak anything? Sorry for the display. I'll have to go this way for now. For some reason, Streamlabs doesn't let me display the chat appropriately. Hercules. So, we're live on YouTube and we're opening the session with a quick account consulting session with our man Hercules here. Herc is a long-time member of the Discord community, the Shinra Corporation Discord community, and he contacted me to take a look at his Ultra Nightmare team to see if we can do any more damage with that team. So it's already a pretty advanced one. It's close to 2-key territory. It's already fairly into 3-key. Let's see if we can show the team right there. Don't have a key, but so yeah. So this is the team. We're using Vizier, Grizzly Jarl, Valkyrie, Skull Crusher, and hey, fortunately I really can't display the chat here. For some reason I have to display the YouTube screen in order for it to work. Hi. You still there, Herc? Let me just find a comfortable setup for this. Right. Okay, cool. Done. So, the idea here, since the team is pretty well geared already, if we take a look at the equipment. So here we have a Vizier, who's at 175 speed, perfectly tuned for both Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare, 3.3k defense, which is exactly what you want for a Vizier, not too much, not too low, just enough to survive and extend those debuffs so that we could, well, do as much damage as we can to the clan boss. Decent HP, attack could be higher, but hey, again, Vizier's not there to deal damage. Very good crit damage, but and very good accuracy. But the issue here is not Vizier. So if we take a look at the other champions, we have also a Valkyrie. Let's take a look at her stats. Valkyrie also, I think, is pretty good. There's nothing to be said here in particular. So 6.5k defense, it's very high. That's exactly where you want to have Valkyrie in the 6,000, 7,000, so that shield could be great. So we won't spend much time talking about the Valkyrie. Her stats are on point. Then we'll be moving on to the guys that I think could use some tweaking. So we have Skullcrusher. Here he's the second counterattack champion, but he's really not there for the counterattack. He's there for the ally protection and shared damage. So if we take a look at his stats, the defense is on point, 4.3. Could be a little bit higher, but that's all right. The rest of the stats also are great, perfectly speed tuned. So, but what I think could be improved here is if we have a way to switch this banner, resistance, for another banner, for defense, for instance, that would be great. But I guess the resistance banner here is used for speed tuning because it has that sweet 9 speed that you need to get to the speed spot that you are in. Crit damage necklace is nice on Skullcrusher. It can really help him scale, and he does hit hard. And here defense ring. So the only remark I have on Skullcrusher is if you could maybe put in a different banner, a defense one if you had one. HP also could be nice if it wasn't too fast. So, but here it will be a little bit too much to start nitpicking and try to tweak him. So that leaves us with Grizzled Jarl. Jarl is doing his job in the sense that he has great defense and he is used to block the stun effectively. So 5k defense, that is very high. 171, he's the slowest in the team, which guarantees that he will be placing his block debuffs every time on the whole team whenever he casts it. So you want that for the stun on any affinity except green affinity, where you want him to go right before the second AoE so that he can prevent that decreased speed. So the issue here is that although this team is great as it is, in order for it to be a 2-key team for Ultra Nightmare, you would need to dish out more damage. And to dish out more damage, there aren't many ways to do it. You either rely on stacking crit rate, or at least 100%, and over 200% crit damage. With the defense that you have on Valkyrie, this could go really well, but that's a little bit of an expensive way to tweak your team. A quick way to gain damage would be not to rely on Dracomorph for that, because Dracomorph, as he is built now, he's built at around 2.77k defense, which is low. And if it is low, you're just using basically Dracomorph to cast the poisons, cast the weaken, and the defense down, and then die off really early in the fight. He might survive thanks to Skullcrusher and Valkyrie's combined shields, but he's putting strain on those shields, specifically on Skullcrusher's shared defense, the shared ally. Yeah, what's up, Molloway? Oh, really? That's a pity. There's an issue here. How come it's not loading? Normally it should be live. Come on. Hey Kron, what's up? So can you see the stream? Because I've been getting feedback that people can't see it. Oh, okay. All right. Oops. What's going on here? Hello, hello. So, Crone, can you see my screen? Let me know. I'm sorry for the technical issues. Normally this doesn't happen. But, whoops. Looks like I have some heavy frame drops on the channel. Really don't know where that's coming from. Alright, so you can't see my screen. So, alright, so I'll just keep going. I will just hide the screen for a couple seconds. Oh, okay. So for some reason other viewers can't interact with me. I really don't know why. So I will just put the playlist back or another one and back to streaming in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So the different ways that I see for us to improve the team would be first to change the gear around our boy here, Dracomorph. All right. Yeah, right. So, Crone, if you could, can you please share the link on the Discord, the one that you're using right now? That would help me so that I could also know which one to use in the future. I'll also share it with Hercules. He will not be watching us live, but he will watch the replay tomorrow. So the thing is here, I will not be doing a full account takeover because we don't have the silver for that. And again, to be honest, Hercules or Herc, he's a fairly advanced player, and he knows what he's doing exactly. He just needs that little push, and he needs direction, let's say, as far as his channel goes. As his channel, that YouTube stuff is starting to get to my head, as his account goes. So what I would propose, maybe, and if you have any other suggestions, please let me know in the chat, would be, or in the comments below, would be to keep Dracomorph, switch him to a more defensive build. So here he's on speed boots, defense chat, and crit damage gloves, which normally would be great for damage dealer, but since he's attack based, we won't be able to scale a lot on that 2900 attack. However, a better idea would be to build Dracomorph to be tankier, more defense, a little bit more HP, keep the other stats more or less where they are, and introduce this guy here, who's fully booked, Razin, who has full masteries, and the masteries are also on point. I would disagree with this one a little bit. Maybe he could use the deterrence, which allows him to counterattack 20% of the time, but it's not a big deal. So Rosin can potentially be a huge damage dealer in any team, in Ultra Nightmare, and on any part of the content. So the way to do that is to build him, of course, tanky with high defense. Currently he's not built yet, so we will try to aim for 4.5, 4.6k defense if we can, and as close to 100% crit chance as we can, and over 200 crit damage. So if we can do that, we want the bonus here is that we don't have to care about accuracy. Excellent. So here we don't need to care about Rosin's accuracy, or just a little bit. We need to keep it in the high 200s so that he can still use his clear buffs on the boss. But we have a little bit of leeway. So, and the good news also is that we have some pretty good gear to play around with already. We don't need to roll any pieces. We'll just try to switch gear around to reach the marks that we need, to reach the tuning that we need. So this is part of it. Another thing. Oh, so is the music too loud maybe? Let me lower the audio on the music. And let me know if you can hear better now. So, what I will try to do is to build Rosin, basically, for defense and damage. He would need his lifesteal. Typically, we will go with the defense boots. We have a nice pair of defense boots here, but I think that one has a speed substat, so we'll use this one. So we have 10 speed on this one. What about the chests? Do we have any? We have a defense chest with speed substat as well. Weapons. Some nice lifesteal weapons as well. There isn't any music. That's odd. That's really odd. What about now? Okay. And we'll try to aim for as much crit damage as we can, as much crit rate as we can on all the pieces. So typically we would be building him in lifesteal plus crit damage, or lifesteal plus speed, depending on which ones get us to the magic numbers for the speed tuning. So let me take a look at the crit damage pieces that we have on. We have a defense one. I'd rather have crit damage on the gloves, because that's one of the main sources for crit damage. And we don't have a necklace, unfortunately. Ouch. But the good news again is that we can strip off Draco. We have a nice crit damage piece here and a nice crit damage piece there. So we could take these off. Let me just first check if I can, because Herc told me not to mess around with his dungeon teams. So let's see who's used in dungeons and to what extent the re-gearing could affect that. So first Spider, of course there's a Draco. Let's run this team first to see how well it does. Because in this case Draco really only brings the defense down and weakens, so he just needs to have the right speed setting and the right accuracy to hit them. He has more than enough accuracy. Great. So first takedown, second takedown, and first Heartseeker, well, in a few. Alright, and then second Heartseeker will come in to close the round. Very good Spider's team, very quick farming time. So here actually we just need to keep Draco in his current speed tuning along with accuracy tuning without reducing it too much. Let me check the Dragon team or the Ice Golem team. I want to check them all, to be honest, because I want to make sure that Draco doesn't fall off. So we not using him in Ice Golem, because there could be some strategies relying on his damage output. On Dragon, Is he part of the team? Yeah, but let's see how it runs. Does it? I don't think it relies on Draco as a damage dealer as much as it relies on him as a poisoner for the dragon. It could rely on him to finish off the waves, because his A1 can be very, very powerful to, when it hits a low HP enemy. Enemy with low remaining HP. He has that ricochet effect to clean any survivors. Okay. Second wave. Moving on pretty fast here. Yeah, you gotta love this combination, Biggin and Nethril. I love to use them in many takeovers whenever I see them in a team. And did you see that damage from Dracomorph? That's some nice damage. Unfortunately, we'll have to lower that a little bit because we absolutely need Dracomorph to survive longer, or to be tankier so that the team can survive longer, and we can benefit from that damage on the clan boss. So, and hopefully, even if the strategy does not work 100% or does not net the results that were expected, we wouldn't have done major changes so that it can be reverted back easily just by switching around a couple of pieces. So we'll take off Dracomorph's crit damage necklace and crit damage gloves and replace them with defense pieces, especially for the gloves. Right, so let's take a look at these boots. Unfortunately, these are hard sell. Next, well, let's see the Fire Knight Castle. If Dracomorph is not there, I will not even run it. But of course he's there. Interesting team. Do we have any better options here? I think we don't, but just to make sure, I'm gonna take a look at the rest. We could perhaps use this guy because he makes the whole team go faster, but then again we'd have to leave out one of these. I think Valkyrie is a good option. It's actually a great option, but it could be faster choices. But hey, it's alright. Either way, Dracomorph will get a little bit of a makeover. What about the arena? What's the defense? Dracomorph is not in it. It's the offense. And Dracomorph is not in it. It's the same thing in defense and offense. Alright, so back to the operation table. Let's start with our Dracomorph. So give me those gloves, mister, please. These are great gloves, but you won't miss the accuracy because you already have way too much. We'll need to find a replacement for those, and give me these as well. Here he has an attack ring. We'll need to switch it around to a defense ring, but we don't have any rolled defense ring for now, so it's gonna be tough actually. But let's do it anyway, because this is all for Mr. Rosin. Cool. This is the banner that we got earlier. We'll leave it. Now back to Rosin. So first thing I want to start with is this, giving him the crit damage, and he won't really need an accuracy banner, since, as we said earlier, we don't need him to land any debuffs, but we need him to have as much defense as we can, so this could be helpful. So could this. So if we miss any speed stats, this is good news really, because we can stack even more defense on him now. So for the boots, I could go either speed, but I don't have any defense boots in the speed set, or I could go, these are the boots that caught my eye earlier, the ones with the speed substats. These ones, nice pair of boots. Okay, the chest, I have a good piece here. What do I have in the speed sets? Let's put on the crit damage gloves first. Okay, so we're already looking at 184%, so we need more crit rate and a little bit more crit damage, and definitely more defense here, so, but that should be attainable. Now is the fun part. So we need pieces with crit damage and with crit rate if possible. So this one is a good candidate. This one brings speed mainly. Okay, before taking the decision, we need to look. Oh, so my voice is low. How come? Normally, my mic should be to the max. I really don't know why. Is it any better now? Let me know. Okay. So legend. A little bit low. So I'll turn down the music then. Okay. Excellent. So let's now put in a piece that would help us reach our goal in terms of crit damage. So we could take a look at the... Alright, cool. So we could put on this one. It could give us some added defense. This one brings in nothing. Speed. Good crit damage. What about the weapons? Oh, I like these. I like this sword. High crit rate. Decent crit damage. Crit rate, accuracy and speed. So I'll keep this one. This one here has 18% crit rate, which is much needed in our case. Looking at the shields. So what do we have? Nope. Crit rate, crit damage. This one's nice, but well, of course, it can compete with double roll and crit rate here, but it's close enough. Good crit damage, not enough crit rate. Good crit damage, not enough crit rate again, but a little bit of speed. Awesome. This one is awesome. How much crit damage do we have already? We need to get over that 200, but even if the crit rate is low, Razin will still put in work. He can work with anything close to 50% or over. So let me first put in the defense piece that I wanted. So this one should be good, but again we need to keep an eye for the speed, because we can't run him at any speed that is lower than Clambo's speed tuning. So if I ran the other one, it would leave me with an option to run. Okay, so we have our piece here. 18 speed, you can't beat that. This one could have been good, but no, not enough crit rate. Yeah, we made the right choice with that one. Crit rate, crit damage. Let's take a look. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this one here. Crit damage and speed. Next, now the rest of the pieces will have to be lifesteal. So we saw a nice shield before, which brought us a nice double roll in speed, I think. It was it. This one, nope. This one has good crit damage. Okay, so this one, yeah, this one. And we still have the possibility to use a banner with 17 speed if we don't reach the desired threshold, which we could use, of course. So here with the defense on the chest, how much stance do we have? 160. Cool. 3.6. Why? Defense here, because we have crit damage, of course. That's the reason why. How much damage could we do with this build, do you think? So here, I would really like to push it over 4K defense, because anything below that could be, let's say, subpar as far as output goes. So I'm gonna definitely use this resistance banner. We will lose accuracy, but hey, we don't care much about that for now. We're at 172, which puts us barely within counterattack threshold. We need to have a little bit more speed in order for the build to work in a counterattack, but fortunately we can gain some from the weapons, but we don't want to lose too much crit rate, so it's a very, very delicate balancing act here. We need to find the proper balance between all of these stats. We're already running very low crit rate at 38, but 218% crit damage definitely works. And since the clan boss fights are long, yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to use too many resources, because here this is purely an account consulting session. So if I can, I don't want to use any resources. That's the thing. Okay. Can we switch anything around here? These already have some nice speed substats on almost all of them. I could lose some crit damage, gain some crit rate, and gain some speed. But let's see. So this is nice, but we lose a lot of crit damage. We will be in the high 190s. This one, nope. So let's see if we can. Okay. This works. This one works nicely. We're not losing a lot of crit damage, just about 16 points. We're at almost 50% crit rate, and 179 speed is good for where we want our Razin to be. We still need more defense, but I don't think we have. We would need a defense ring, and eventually, if we could farm one later on, a defense banner as well, or a banner with defense rolls on some stats. Well, the glyph, if you rare glyphs or high level glyphs, they don't come every day. Swapping gear is just purely silver. So silver, you can farm it from anywhere in the game. Glyphs are an added layer of RNG. So let's take a look at the glyphs that we have here. We have some nice vitality glyphs, and even if we wanted to, we don't have any speed glyphs. Did you see any defense ring? Let's see. Attack, defense. But again, I don't want to roll, so I might roll it just a couple of levels. Let's see how much silver we wasted. We already burned through 500,000 silver, so we don't want to go too deep in experimentation. And we still need to regear Dracomorphos. We need to find a good pair of gloves and a necklace for him. So we'll directly be putting back the necklace that we took from Razin. It'll give him automatically a little bit more HP. And for the... how much do we need? So we need defense gloves, definitely. And a little bit more speed and accuracy. So let's take a look at our gloves. So we have crit rate, defense. These are nice, but way too fast. These might be exactly what we need. Let's see if we can find something that's a little bit less speedy. 169. So the maximum that we could go here is 21 speed. So I need to change the weapon maybe or something. Okay, so which one gives us the most accuracy? I'll go with this one. Okay. This is an attack ring, not what we wanted, although it has defense sub-roll. Oh nice, this is nice shield. That will replace it. So how much speed do we have now? We have 192, so this will drop us by 6. It will up our defense a little bit. And again, I don't like these boots, although they fit the speed tuning goal that we want. But if we can find, can we put him in speed boots instead? Why not? Could put him in defense boots. I mean, he can afford the drop, and he could use the gain in defense for sure. 157, and now we just need to put in faster gear if we can afford that. So yeah, the shield. Where's the shield as we saw earlier? Just 1, 4, 157. Accuracy 96. Then we had fast weapons earlier. Bum, 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 bum. 157. We need 14 more speed. 14 speed while keeping the accuracy relatively high. So let's switch it around. Maybe we'll be using... No. Let's take a look at the weapons. Good rolls on accuracy, not enough rolls on speed, unfortunately. I don't want to compromise too much. Damn, that would have been good if we could put him on defense boots. Ah. So we'll gain 2. Cool, cool, cool. High accuracy. No double rolls on speed. The fastest banner that we had. It was a resistance banner and we can't use it on Dracomorph, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll have to put him back on in speed boots, but hopefully we can use ones with better substats if we can afford to. Any ones with defense rolls would be good. Decisions. And I spilt my tea over my phone. Happens. Okay. There. Can we use a broken set, maybe? Do we have any OP pieces that could override the rolls that we have already? So we need super fast shield. Can we find a super fast shield somewhere? or super fast defense boots for that matter. Or gloves or anything. So here we went with these gloves, but do we have any better option in lifesteal? I have a shield that rolled 8. This shield rolled 6. So already we can gain a couple of points here. Okay, defense, crit rate. These are good. Compared to the ones that we have now, just a 9, these could be good. So if I switch him to these gloves, let's make sure that they're the best. I think that would be surprised if we had anything better. Good. So we gain some defense and then we can switch around the other gear. What's the slowest piece here? That's definitely the shield. We need to put in another speed piece. How much would we be running? 160, 159. Still need quite a bit to reach target. Still need quite a bit. So let's use the defense chests. Okay. It will be running low on accuracy. And we'll switch around the shield for a better one. 164, getting close. 168. So close. So close. These could roll maybe on speed if we roll them another time, but it's not the goal. Already pretty fast. And that's the issue. No speed substats on the boots. And the accuracy is relatively low there, so damn it. Sorry for the silver wasted. Didn't want to waste this much silver. So at least I'll be running 60 here and 60 here with similar defense. Well, a little bit higher. I think we started at 2,900, so we gained 4,000 defense. That should work. Now I need to make him slower, tankier. So I'll be using just slower shield. A little bit more accuracy. So we'd be dropping him down 6 points. No, not enough. We need to drop more. Let's see if we can find a tankier helmet. Okay, so this would be perfect actually. This is exactly what we're looking for. $186, 3.5k defense, already looking good. We'll gain a little bit more accuracy on the shield and we'll be done. More accuracy, more defense, this works for me. So just refresh the chat. Okay, so we'll use this shield. 207. Let's go back to rosin. What about this? It's an HP ring, so let's roll this one up to level 8 just to see if it double rolls on defense. Come on, defense, please. Ouch, flat attack. It's one chance out of three, so okay, cool. Let's do one more roll, because this piece could potentially be mean the difference between mid-tier damage and high-tier damage for Razin. Okay, one more wall. That's all we want. Magnificent. So this piece definitely should go to 16, but we'll do that once we have the silver for it. So if we put it on Draco, that would mean that he will go to 4k defense, which is really nice. On Razin, I mean, that would mean that he would go to 4k defense, which is exactly what I wanted to begin with. On Draco, he would still need his attack, so I don't want to completely strip him of his attack, but yeah, and he wouldn't scale that well. Razin can use it, can make much better use out of this ring. However, we need to keep an eye for the HP. Nah, 30 still works, and that's actually, that was my secondary goal. By having him run at lower HP, we have a chance to make him our stun tank. Let's compare HP now. So we have 31, Razin at 30, I think. Yep. Draco 31.6. Valkyrie 41, and Skull Crusher, where is he? 35. Cool. So there is a high chance that he would go for either Skull Crusher, Razin, or Draco, which is what we want. Want him to stay away from Valkyrie and stay away from Skull Crusher here, not to miss the rotation. Okay, so let's take a look at the stats once more. So these are the stats that we have on our champions. So Razin now is at 4k defense, 179 speed, 202 crit damage, and 43% crit rate. So we want this to be higher, to be in the 60s, in the 70s, 100% if we can. That would work. Dracomorph is a lot more tankier than what we started with at 3.6k defense. We started, I think, at 2.9. 207 accuracy. Since we're running Vizier, this can work, really. There's no issue with that. And also in dungeons, we just need to be above 200 so that it can work. I will do a demonstration right now, or a quick test, to see if we need to glyph something out, or maybe to try and tweak his build. Cool. So let me see, because I keep hearing some. Alright, that's cool. So what I will do, I will take these guys through dungeon again. So I'll just take Draco through the dungeons to see if the build is still working. I think it is. It should. There's no reason for it not to be working. So we'll take him through Spider 20. All he needs to do is land his defense down and weaken. If he fails to do that, the run will be compromised. So now he's not as fast as he was before, but that doesn't matter. As long as he's faster than the Royal Guards, that would work. Cool. And it's running actually faster than before. And we have a personal best for Spiders 20. Let's try that again. Great. Nice. Heartseeker. And throw your last Heartseeker so that we're done with this run. Okay, cool. So the team is still running smoothly. I think a little bit faster than before, depending on the RNG between these two. But all in all, good. But I don't know if we have any keys on cooldown. I don't think we do. Oops. Let's see. 1 hour 40 minutes for the next key. I don't want to use gems to test an Ultra Nightmare is already in green affinity, so either way, this comp will only work in any affinity besides green. On green affinity, you'd still have to use Grizzled Jarl. And we already have reached top chest, so there's no need for that. In Nightmare, also, it wouldn't be a great test. So, yeah. So I think that would do it for now. Let's take Rosin for a spin in dungeons. Let's see how much damage he does. Maybe against Fire Knight. Since he's already in the team, this will give us a chance to have a field test on his damage output. Absolute monster. I didn't see exactly how much he hit for, but I'm assuming something like, well, it depends on the defense of the targets. So assuming on Clan Boss he would be hitting anywhere between 35k hit to close to 40k. With defense down, but he would need defense up, so that, yeah, for his damage to be maxed, he would need defense up. Again, he could be paired with Grizzled Jarl, but I feel he can do a lot more damage than Grizzled Jarl, and we don't need a ton of damage. We just need maybe 3-5 more million to be in 2 key territory. So he definitely can bring that to the table in Clan Boss. And he used his bog down on his shield. Come on, man. You know better than that, Rosin. Alright, the shield will be melting. Cool. Still have a counterattack up on Valk and Rosin. The man of the hour. Come on, boy, bring it home. Now's the time to use your bog down, if there was any. Suit yourself. So he's critting for 15k when he's critting. So he should be critting 40% of the time on average, which is not bad, to be honest. Without a crit, he hits for 17k, which is relatively good. Again, 16k on crit per hit, without taking into account the Giant Slayer. The reason why I went for Rosin immediately is because he was fully booked. If he wasn't booked, he wouldn't be worth a try, but since he's booked, his multipliers are on point. So the goal here would be eventually to farm Spider long enough to get him the proper banner, hopefully a defense banner, and to get him a defense ring, well, to finish rolling the defense ring that we have for him, and get Draco also in defense. Good. So let me here just check quickly with Hercules if I can hit. No, actually I think that's their clan is pretty well organized, and maybe hitting Nightmare Clan also would disrupt their organization, so I won't do that. So let's take a look. 600k damage from Rosin. He's not far behind Valkyrie, and Nether of course is the MVP. Let's take him to, so where could we test his damage effectively? I don't think he's used in ice columns because he's weak affinity. It's actually a pretty good team for ice column, but we're using Skull Crusher here. We could try for something different. What do we have to use? I find Draco to be pretty good in this dungeon, but the Vizier also is not to be dismissed in dungeons. Not many people use him, but he can put in some work. So yeah, all in all, this was the work on Hercules' account. So yeah, I think I'll stop it at this point, and he can let us know tomorrow when he hits Clan Boss or whenever he logs how well those changes were. So again, this comp is not to be used against Green Affinity. The comp that I'm thinking of is Razin, Valkyrie, Skullcrusher, Grizzled Yawl, and Dracomorph. There is a case to be made maybe for Grizzled Yawl instead of Skullcrusher in combination with Razin. That could lead you to more damage output, but the mitigation from Skullcrusher is very important usually. However, with Valk's level of defense, you could try running Valkyrie, Dracomorph, Razin, Grizzled Yawl for the defense up and the stun absorption, and Vizier. So this could be a good comp. Again, I have no way of knowing for sure until we test it. So you can juggle around these three, Grizzled Yawl, Skullcrusher, and Razin. And if anything goes wrong, again, we didn't waste much silver. I think we just went with 1.1 million. So yeah, hopefully the rollback won't be too costly in case it doesn't work. So now I will log off this account. I will put up my accounts and we'll be having some fun with Arena. So if any of you have been following my previous attempts with this part of the content, you know that I've never been huge on Arena. I know my way around. I can do some damage if needed, but the last time I tried to climb to Platinum, I lazily stopped grinding a few moments before reset, and I found myself maybe 100 points short of Platinum when I should have gotten, because I missed that opportunity. I missed out on the new OP gear, and I don't want that to happen this week. So what I will do, I will take a maybe less than a minute break, then I'll come back and I will be grinding Arena like crazy. And if you have any questions or if you want to chat around about this topic or about any other topic, don't hesitate. We're there for that. So be back in a jiffy. I'll be back in just 1 minute. I'm still there. And we're back. So this is a challenge. So we are at 4,286 points, and we need to get to almost 4,600 points. Look at the teams that I have to face. These don't look good. Let's start off with this one. Looks pretty straightforward. So, what do they have? Arbiter lead, Rotos, of course, Ray for debuff clearing, and Duchess. So, I'm countering them with... Does this team work as a counter? I might almost be tempted to use my Torming, but let's go with this team. Let's see how well we do. Okay. Opening up with the disgusting reset. We don't have a torment, so we can buff. And I'll keep this until Duchess uses her. And now, who do I want to take out first? Ray. Ray, you go bye-bye. Duchess next, or Arbiter? I'm gonna say Duchess. Cool. Another speed buff. And another skill lock. Plus stun. Ouch. This actually hurt a little bit. Do I want to sleep them? Not yet. And let's keep going. Extra turn. Extra turn. Bye-bye Arbiter. And Rotos. Rotos is very delicate, so you want to hurt him, but not too much. And we won. Whew. Well, I'm relieved because you never know with these teams. Sometimes they are low. They're lower than you in power, but power means nothing. Like this team, it looks like it's a regular team, but hey, it could do a lot of damage. So I prefer not to risk it. Let's test this one instead. And here, I'll definitely keep. Let's keep this combination. Could be good. Again, classic open air. Speed buff. And reset cooldown. And we'll start taking them off one by one. So, who's the most dangerous here? I think it's this guy. Who's the next most dangerous target? Arbiter could be bad, but she's still on skill lockdown, so I'll take on Trunda. She can't revive yet, but I can speed boost, and I can lock once more. Man, this combination is disgusting. These two guys work so good together. And now whatever, it's pretty much done. All I need to do is take away or kill off this Dragon Doggo. And oof, I might have spoken too soon. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. What have I done? Scheiße. Come on, guys. Almost. Won't make the same mistake twice. And we're done. Now go to sleep. Ah, damn it. I'll wake him up. Don't wake the dragon. Go back to sleep. Alright. Let's go, let's go. A few more 100 points to go. Oof, scary team again. Really scary. And I'm at a weaker affinity here. I don't have better debuffers or debuff strippers. So I have Ray. I could use this guy here for shields. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it as... We don't change a winning team, do we? Smart. You're protecting your investments. Immunity set on Rotos is disgusting. But we have a way of circumventing that. So, no, Rotos actually is pretty squishy as it looks. So, probably won't need to. Let's take him down first. Oh, come on. He can't die from an attack, I know that. That was a huge mistake. Make sure not to make it again. And I can't revive, I lost my boy there. Learn from my mistakes, guy. Never hit a Rotos with a hard hitting attack. It will only backfire. It will always backfire. But now we can kill him. Hopefully he won't be revived right away. I really don't know what I'm doing. I really am. I messed this run up. I could have won. I messed it up. So let me take it once more. Damn, this was a big mistake. So the team can win. The team can still win. I just need to play smarter, not make mistakes. Okay. So speed up buff. And we'll strip buff this times. Yep, and put them to sleep. We didn't strip buffs where it counts. We'll take down Arbiter perhaps, or this guy. Arbiter. And next, this guy, since he has a lot of HP, will take some. I want to revive, but I want also to strip Protoss from his buff. Come on, man. Come on, don't do me like that. Now I will revive. And I will speed buff. And I will continue what I started. So, you go down. Then you go down. And you go down. Should have started with Angar, but I didn't know how tanky he was, and plus since he was of Opposite Affinity, I was running the risk of getting a weak hit in. This is a team that looks... But since I'm not buffing myself a lot, Seer won't have much to work with, but this team doesn't look good. Really, it's kind of scary. Okay. So let's strip them off. Let's take down this scary girl first. Let's follow up with the Reviver. Again, we'll make sure she doesn't come back in any way, shape or form. Okay, so Seer without any buffs is not a problem. And we can take care of Krisk. Such a tanky mofo. Let me reset those. Let me speed up. And let me take a little bit of your vitality and your life with that. Cool. Cool. Next. 186 player power. So in this case, let's see. If I manage to snipe Tormin right out of the get-go, might have a chance to win. Let's not make the same mistakes that we made before. Ouch. 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 This is not good, mate. So, sleep, please. Let's wake this girl up. Burn. Burn. I really want to weaken him just a little bit. Damn it. Oh, no. I'm really messing up. Because I'm not familiar with Kmar's kit, I always forget that he has a speed buff on his A3. Or turn meter buff on his A3, yeah. And Ethos didn't even hit, so this team was a big no-no. Yeah, your power levels don't scare me. Let's go. I should work on my resistance, but for now, just getting started with this arena game. Now this is a perfect chance to use this ability. Rotos will have to wait. Take away the immediate danger, which is this guy. And we'll follow up with Duchess, taking out a little bit of HP, stripping the rest of the debuffs, if we can. Now. Okay, cool. Reset everything, speed me up, and let's keep going. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do I want to wake him up? Yeah. No, he's not sleeping. He's stunned. Easy win. Nice. I really love Kmar. Ah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Should we do it? No. We wanna progress a little bit. So we just won a couple of points. That will be enough at this page. Moving on. Looks like an affordable win, even though the Razin accuracy boost, resistance boost might be problematic. So, do we want to risk this? Let's see who do we have. Double Torments. Come on. Seriously? Hey, a fellow Kmar user. Why not? This team could be really dangerous, especially if the Kmar is fast enough. So, oh, come on. I didn't even press anything on my keyboard. Come on. Come on, this happens to me a lot. Way more than I would like to admit. I didn't press anything on my mouse. And it cost me the game. Speed is still king. So if you miss your speed buff, you miss everything. Let's do it once more. This time, let's not do any mistakes. Come on. Now, we use this attack. Then we speed buff. That's what we do. Okay, now the outcome is way different. Go to sleep. Bye-bye Rotos. Bye-bye Arbiter. Good. And now we just need to take these guys down. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Kmar first. We'll plunder and win the round. Just a mistake. Just clicking the wrong button cost me this whole game. Cool. We're slowly, steadily progressing towards the goal. Okay, so one speed buff. Let's make sure not to speed buff. There is a Torment here. So, does the lock skill lock also his passive? I don't think it does. That's a question that I've never asked myself. I never tested it. Let's see. Keep hearing notifications. I don't know where that's from. Okay. So, don't speed buff. Don't speed buff. But you can weaken if you manage to. Ah, come on. It doesn't hit too hard, but his bombs are the issue here. So I don't want to take risks. Again, Ignatius also hits like a truck. Yeah, I always forget. Don't use the A3 while this guy's alive. Don't use anything while any of these guys are alive. Come on. I want a one-shot Torment, but I don't know if I can. I really don't know. Maybe I should risk doing this now. But Kmar could potentially destroy us. So, let's take Kmar out first. I hope for the best. Ignatius. Okay. Come on, just a weekend, man. High resistance. Now I don't have a choice. Ah! Dead. Damn it! I don't even have enough gems to keep on refreshing, so oof. Hopefully I would have a lot of tokens to play around with, because I've never used any tokens since I started getting packs. This week is the first week that I've been going hard on tokens. Let me check if I can find anything here. Okay. Please, give me some gems, some shards I want to summon. Well, we have some gems at least that we can work with. So, not too bad. I still need to hit my key here, I think. Yeah, I haven't hit my key yet. So I need... when will it be up? 1 hour and a half. Come. Let's mess with this team. And I want to bring in... who do I want to bring in? Let's bring in this guy. See how well he does. Just geared him first. For the first time this afternoon. And again, I can't speed buff. So a better combination here would have been... let me first try to take him out. Die, man. Die. 75% defense down. Interesting. He countered even while frozen. Woof. That's a tanky ass Torment if I ever saw one. The flip side is that he's not very accurate, so I might get away with a couple of revives. Okay, so no more mistakes. Extra turn, please. Come on. No more mistakes, we said. Yeah, not a lot of accuracy on the Torming. Yep, just switched out the sound for a little bit to get more comfortable. And let's have some fun. Tormin. Let's kill off this guy first. Come on. Can't be that tanky. Yeah, I need a spirit team. I don't have the only spirit that I got that's half decent is the ghost spawn there. They're super resistant. Come on, resistance plus rosin aura. That should be. That's criminal. Resistance, defense, all sorts of nasty stuff going around with this team. Come on. My Tormin is in, I think he's in stun set, I believe. I'm not sure. I need to make sure what set I have on my Tormin. No, this guy needs to die, definitely. It's over. Stop it. Who can I strip buffs from? Of course the Tormin. And I still can't use this. Damn it. So either get countered by rosin or get frozen, so I prefer to be countered. I also can't use the defense up, but I'll risk it anyway, because if I don't, might be done for. Now, let's steal some life from Tommy first. Let's prep him up for annihilation. Come on. This should buy us a little bit of time, but still in a very fragile position. I really want to use this, but we'll wait. Come on, freeze them off. And bye bye Tormin. Come on. Seriously. Bye bye Tormin. he just won't die. He just won't die. Damn it. Okay. Now this team is way above my current champions level. They have all the resistance in the world and all the defense to go with. Oof. This is carnage. Real carnage. Come on, come on, let's devise a good team. But hey, I'm losing a lot of points here. I'm losing a ton of points, so I'm losing all my defense fights, but not any recently. So this is my defense team, should be fairly good. Maybe an arbiter would be better here instead of KMR, but I don't want to risk too many buffs. Let's take a look at this team. Cannot take them down. No, it's not with this team exactly. So bring in maybe Masquerade Monster for some mitigation. Even if his weak affinity should do the job. And so in this case I'll be bringing in Arbiter. Let's do something better. So for once, try to put our boy Ghostborn to good use. I really want to take him for a test run. I have him in immunity sets, yeah, now remember. Okay. Do they have a Torment? Ah yeah, forgot about that. I need my Xavier alive. Just one more turn. Heal reduction versus defense down. And who should I kill? Of course. Come on. Come on. No. Too squishy. Too squishy. And we did. But this team shouldn't be too much a problem with Rotos. Don't need you, man. Sorry. Actually, I'm going to go with my initial plan. This should do the trick. So stun her. No, she can't be stunned either way. She's a glass cannon, pure glass cannon there. Just strip away the buffs. Destroy this Zargada. Come on, we need you to die. Really? Could have used a Torment of my own. Enough gambling. Rotos, do your thing, please. Oof. For a second I thought that I wouldn't be fast enough to go before his Zargala. Luckily, I was. And we won. Not the prettiest of wins. Okay. Pretty decent team. Switch out this guy for our Xavier here. If we get a chance, she can nuke like crazy. And Tomin. You bastard. I said, you bastard. Get weekend, come on. Alright. And let's rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Easy peasy. Damn, we're still far away. Will we be able to make it someday? I'm not sure. We need our buff stripper here, so enter our resident Kmar. Yeah. Sorry. A Tormin would have been nice as well, but let's put them to sleep. Let's take care of the annoying one. Of the other annoying one. Ah, just woke her up. Go back to sleep, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, nothing happens. Just messing around with you. And you can keep sleeping. Just wanna take care of my team a little bit. Wake him up, but he won't be able to do anything at this moment because he's gonna die. Good, 2 for 2. Let's go. Let's go. Tormin, over Tormin, another Tormin, and more Tormins on top of Tormins. Usually high player power doesn't scare me, but here better not play too much. So all these are high ranked teams. Let's see if we can mess around with some of them. This one, for starters, maybe Tormin could be good, but it's okay. Can still manage. I want to weaken the Tormin and try to snipe him out. That's the strat. Take out the Tormin, take out the team. So will I be able to take Tormin in one fell swoop? Yeah, exactly. Then this one is still skill locked, so take out this girl. And Valkyrie. Now Kmar. Not Kmar, Shazar, his cousin. And what do I want to do here? Let's do this. Get her to sleep. Speed buff. And finish the fight. Cool. Ah, finally. A no Tormin fight. Hey, it doesn't make it any easier, but at least we'll be able to boost right from the get-go. And these three guys, actually, all of them are menace. So, what do we want? We don't need strip debuffs, we need mitigation. So we'll go with our shielder. Okay. I can clearly see a warning sign here. So he wants me to go for his Royal Huntsman. And let's not disappoint. Your Royal Huntsman is going to die. And we'll take care of Skunk around next. She doesn't seem to hit very hard, especially with her attacks on lockdown. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. Not affected in the slightest by your shenanigans here. Foley could be an issue. Stun. And we can... Who's gonna get revived? No one. Okay. It's already at 4.6. Come on. What's the last player's points? What's the highest, I mean? They're going above 5,000, I assume. So, hey, it's not Taylor Swift this week. Okay, so 5,100, and this is the top team. Come on. Yeah. So here, back with Kmart. Give me your HP. Don't need it. I have no fear. What? How dare you? I want to weaken this Rotos if I can. Make him an easier target. This is what happens when you have cooldown reset character like Kmart. Just keep speed buffing all the time. But this puts me in a very delicate position. Oh, he was under fear. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This is bad. Go to sleep. Now should I go all in or all out? Let's go moderately hard. Ah! Man. That was tough. Tough loss. Hey, come on, we keep losing. Hey, Dark Lane. She's the anti-tournament. Since we're not freezing anyone. Never fought a Dark Lane before. It's a good opportunity to see her in action. So let's start with this girl right here, followed by this one, then this guy, and the Rotos. Beautiful. Cerise, and we'll run out of tokens. Don't want to use the wrong tokens. This is my dupe Ghostborn that I pulled just yesterday. And I'm gonna get me some shards. Strong looking team. but I'll risk it. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. So, well, I don't want to take the rush card out. Take Arbiter. That way we don't have to deal with the revives. Okay, cool. Extra turn, nice. The rush card. And the Rotos. Again. Like clockwork. What about this team? Oh, no, thank you. I don't want to deal with that pesky resistance again. Looks dangerous. Let's go. No. Come on. So I'll have to make a decision. Let's go with this team. I don't care. I'm a crazy man. I want to lose points. Ah. Okay. Should have expected with Longbeard in the team. Didn't expect it to be that hard of a hit. Okay, okay. Sure. Damn. This world is full of monsters. Clearly not in my domain here with Arena. So, who can potentially pose problems here? Shamani, she's red. So, let's start with this. And then let's put her to sleep. Again, Venus. Same strat. Cool. Arbiter. Same strats. Rotos. Now he will not counterattack. He will just die. Thank you, Lord Jesus. This win was sponsored by the Church of Randomly Generated Numbers. Ethos. I've had a bad experience in the past with this guy, so maybe I'll wait for another page. Because all these seem pretty dangerous, although this is where the points lie. Could go with Tormin. What do you say, guys? Should we try this with our own Tormin? Because with Mori Tankard, we could have a chance to freeze pretty often. And my Tormin, this is what he looks like. No, he's in pure accuracy. He's almost at 500 accuracy. The rest is pretty low, especially the speed. Not the fastest out there. But he can land his debuffs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Rotos is a monster. So these, with my Torming, we might have a chance. Let's try it out. I'm not a man to back away from fights. Although, this could be... Wow! Did you see that nuke from Ethos, single target nuke? I want to risk. No, let's not risk it. So I want to weaken this guy, if I can. Ethos. Ethos is definitely an issue. I don't want you alive. I really don't want you alive. And you? We could do without you, please. Stay down. And now to Torming. Get weakened, please. Yes. Torment's next. And we won. Hey. Never say never. But that ethos was scary. Let's take a look at the damage. A couple of hits did 41 against pretty tanky characters. But Torment came in clutch. This team is a meme. Seriously. Should have seen it coming a mile away. 3 heavy AoEs plus Longbeard. What do you expect? Just to get wrecked. So 1 minute 49 seconds to go. Let's take a look at the gear if we can do something. So Xavier just re-geared her for heavy nukage, but I don't find many opportunities for her to come into action. Although when she does, she can hit really hard. She needs a setup, which is Dracomorph generally. And I need to change these pieces because they're doing nothing. They're really doing nothing for me, especially in arena. So I'm gonna do that right now if I have the pieces for it. Let's switch him to crit damage here. More accuracy here, maybe, yeah. Or anything like that. More speed. Crit rates, yeah, not bad. Let's go with these. What do I have him? I have him on defense. I'll switch it to crit damage and resistance. And the defense ring will be an attack ring. So it's the exact opposite of what I was doing before, but I'm not using my Draco in Clan Boss. Let's keep him this way. He's too slow. It's really too slow. So do I have any fast shields for my boy? I need to farm gear. Almost out of gear. Any fast anything? I could use him as stalwart to mitigate the AoEs. I think I have some pretty nice stalwart gear. Do I have fast stalwart gear? That's the question. This is not bad, not good. Let's keep him this way. Oh, free shot. Hey. Let's do a live opening. I want my Valkyrie. Get me Valkyrie, but we need to make room first. Okay. So. Yeah, we can take out some champions. Come on, guys. Let's get a Valkyrie. I really need a Valkyrie, and I don't have any shots to pull. It so happens that with the run lockdown, I wasn't able to. Oh, not a Valkyrie. Mostly a mage. Oh, go grab. I just fed one today. I have too many go grabs. So I guess you don't want to go, Dottie. Alright, I'll keep you. But I really need me a Valkyrie. I'd like to get this offer, but I don't have any money in the bank. Can't use my account to get shards. Damn it. Damn it. 1 hour to go. Might get some more shots from here. Well, let's see. Now the arena should be reset. Cool. So let's take a look at the next pages. Did we lose any battles? Well, 4 hours ago. Cool. Alright. So this team. Yeah, they're just begging for torment counter. And let's give them what they want. I like how they're sorted by height, from shortest to tallest. Well, at least that's what it looks like. Okay. No speed boosts. Remember the golden rule. Weaken this guy if we can. Sorry. And take off the Torming. And now we're back on even grounds. So next, after the Torming, we take out the Ray. Immediate danger. Take out the Molly if we can. And that's alright now. We're at full liberty of using all our arsenal of nasty shit. Whoops. Language. Come on. Come on, that's illegal. You should know it. So, no revives for you. Extra turn. And checkmate. Rotos nerf incoming. Yep. Ethos. Heavy nicotine. Just one speed buffer, so we might want here to get... Let's get this guy in case they have any shield sets on. I need to make sure that I did all my dailies, but I think I have. Just need to make sure I have. I don't want to miss out on a full day. Now, again, and let's take them out on one by one, starting with these nasty blocks here. Oof. Come on. Big gun. Big gun. Kmar. Good. Coming in clutch. And Rotos. Bringing it home. Yeah, I think I did my dailies earlier, but better safe than sorry. Cool. Cool. Because it happened to me more than once, where I forgot to do my dailies, and you're set back one day, which is not good. Always do your dailies. Always, no matter what. Okay. Pretty interesting team. Mitigation or freeze or bat out for some reason. Well, let's see. Bring in this guy. Switch out Rotos. No, it could be fast also. So let's do it this way. Bring Arbiter. But my Xavier's slow, isn't she? No, she's not that slow. 177 is okay-ish. Bring in Xavier. Draco. Let's try to nuke them. YOLO. Gambling. Never do what I'm doing right here. Yeah. Most dangerous one here is her. Then next most dangerous with the revives. And the rest is history. So if we survive, they're dead. I'll just try this out first. You don't have a right to survive, and you bye-bye. Okay. Similar team. Could use a similar setup, but instead I want to go a different route here. So let's go with Ray instead. Why? Because I want to place the decreased defense first. However, is she faster than Rotos? That's the question. How fast is she? 176, and Rotos, I think Rotos is faster. No, my bad. So let's do something. She can do some damage, that's for sure. She's not so built specifically for damage. Could build her with more accuracy. Damn it, I need to roll these pieces. Do we have anything rolled and ready to use? Again, I keep coming back to this set. This could be good on her, to be honest, and then I would need to switch out another piece for speed. Let's do this. Good damage. Resist, accuracy. Could go with another piece of speed here. Or another piece of crit damage. This one is better. Well, let's go crazy. And for good measure, this one is good, but I really want something with accuracy. I need my ACC. I don't have an attack ACC chest, I don't think I do. We'll be losing way too much attack for it to be any good. Do I have any attack chests anywhere? I think I have one life steal, maybe. Damn, it must be on one of my champions. No, so we'll leave it as it is. Bring in the Ray. You want a nuke? Let's play nuke. His Rotos is faster than mine. And he starts doing damage. And he's killing off my team. And there is no reason for me to go for Torment anymore. So I have to take care of the others. One by one. Slowly. But surely. Destroying his team. And making sure he doesn't come back with a counter attack. Easy. Funny. Rotos is hilarious. And that Ray ended up just being a bait for Rotos. Now on the other hand, Ray could come in handy. Of course, she's weaker Finty than Shermani, but we have Xavier for that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, guys. It's just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. No more. This could be bait. This is definitely bait. So it will have as instead of we'll have 2 buff strippers or a Toming. This is where we want to Toming, and we will have our Prince Kmar in the mix. Come on, you're faster than us? How? How? How is this even possible? You have no right. Said you have no right to be faster than us. They don't have any block debuffs on, so get to have some fun. Your time is over. And you have plenty of HP. You don't need that much. Way too much HP for a single champion. Let's go again. And this is the end, my friend. Keep climbing. I know what we're gonna do here. We'll bring in our cure for nasty teams that go first. By ensuring that we absolutely go without any doubt before anyone else. So this guy doesn't have anything to do here. This guy still has a place. Yeah. Okay, so you think you're cool. Whoa, come on. Come on. Shermani, she's this good? Really? I give up. I mean, I do have a Shermani, but I never took a close look at her kit. Let's take a look at Shermani. Haven't even started building her. Let's not bother. Let's take a look here. I think she's high elf. I know that she's the freeze queen, but so freeze on her A1 and attacks 3 times at random. She could attack pretty much anyone. Heals an eye by 50% to other eyes by 20% of max HP. Okay, so this is what has been doing all sorts of damage. 80% chance of freeze, which becomes 100% when booked. This is good. This is really good as far as freeze goes. Plus she has decent attack and defense and very nice speed. Yeah, could be really nice to work on, but I have way too many champions on my plate already. Is it already reset? No. Close. Second. I'll need to check something. And okay. Need to fix this. All right, finally. So who do we do next? This team doesn't look too bad, does it? Let's see. Good start. That's okay. Yeah, I didn't do it today. Well, I did it. I did it for one faction, for the Bannerlords. Not for the Orcs. I need to still to work on my Orc team. But I did push really nicely with Bannerlords. Faction Wars is an essential part of the game. It should never be overlooked as well. Do as much as you can, whenever you can. Push as far as you can. And destroy this Valkyrie. Don't need her to come back anymore. Fast Rotos. Not fast enough. Stop counterattacking. Just end up hurting yourself. Back, baby. Arbiter versus Arbiter. And let's have some fun. I think we can destroy him in a single hit. Still 250 points away. 150 is it? No, 250. Come on, come on, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Yes. But we can well come in handy if we're not feared or frozen or dead. Come on. Yes. Now back to even playing ground. To level play in grounds. Oh, so wanna do something like this or like that. Yeah, this guy needs to take a nap. Come on! Fear. Back in black. And I don't want to get feared. It's true fear. Who are you afraid of? He's dead. Scarecrow's dead. Rotos doesn't afraid of anyone. And give us our cooldowns back. And lock these people out. Everyone lock down. Corona is on the streets. Lock down. Bye bye. Something like this. Oh, this is bad. Never make that mistake again. It's not very far. We could do something about this. Let's run the same team this time, different decisions. Better lock everybody down. Cool. Really cool. Now, weaken this guy. Still got frozen. What a shame. I don't want to wake them up. Oh no, they're not sleeping. As a matter of fact, so I can do whatever I want. Now this guy goes bye-bye. This guy... Yeah, let's start with Rotos this time. Not taking any chances. And now we can comfortably take care of the rest. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Auto. Cool. Oof. Not messing around with these teams anymore. Ah, come on. I just wanted to click to check. And I ended up double clicking. So same strat as before. Let's try to apply Awakening. Let's try to kill off the Torment. But we will be back. Ouch. Seriously, guys. Come on. Sleep. None of this bullshit. And Arbiter doesn't get to revive anybody yet. She doesn't get to do anything, as a matter of fact. And Rotos, wake up. Need to talk, man. Now, go back to sleep. Okay. That worked out well. So, next page. Should be a fairly easy win unless it's a trap. It's a trap! Now bringing in my Torment. Could be overkill. And yep. And who's the easiest target? Most annoying here? Guess this girl. This guy could be one shot, I think. No. Well, next time maybe. Another extra turn. Let's one shot her. Give me HP. Or die. 10k. Stay on lockdown. Yeah. About that. Daily challenge complete. So, about the weeklies. Do I need to do anything in arena? Nope. Yep. 1 second though. I'll try to get a gem. Pack of 1. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Not even that. Okay. Got 1 gem. 1 shard, I mean. And we'll do another opening live. Right about now. Oops. What did we get in the daily rewards? Bit of silver. Sure, not complaining. Take any freebie we can get. Now, Valkyrie. Not a bog walker, please. Not a Valerie. Hey Valkyrie, come on. When I was looking for her when I wanted to fuse Rotos, she was nowhere to be found. Now she pops up out of every other shot. 8 hours to go. Come on. And that's about the time that we have before the arena reset as well. So how close are we to the weekly shot? Very far. Do we have a clan boss key? Should be close. So half an hour away. Hope Nightmare stays still up because I need to get my hits in. I don't want to use any gems. And I don't have any spare clan boss keys. So back to arena. Okay, straightforward team. Foley can hit like a truck, so we'll make sure to take care of him quick. Alright. Now, who can we... Let's do this. Who's the immediate danger here? Foley? I think Foley. Because he can block revive, and if Rotos drops out, we're out. Next, take out Sonic. Give us your HP. Yeah, knocked out. Sit down. Get some sleep. And alright. Oh, great to know, by the way. Hey, nice. We're doing very well with our low resistance team. So 120 points, 220 points away. We're climbing, slow but steady. We're getting there. Ah, a remix of the previous team. Let's take them on. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with, unless they're super fast, which I assume they are. But again, Hegemon brings it in with the lockdown. The Corona lockdown. Same strat as before, or this time maybe I'll do it differently. Start with Shazar. Go to Foley and external. Whoa. This Nick needs to be taken care of as soon as possible. We cannot allow him to keep wrecking our team like that. Which is why I'll get on his case right about now. 124k crit. Rest should be easy enough on auto. Oh, missed 2 faction war runs. Which factions are open today, by the way? Let me take a look. Dark Elves and Skinwalkers. So Skinwalkers, I think I have some nice champs, but I haven't been going hard on that crypt. Yeah, this guy's an MVP. See what we have other than this one. Can potentially be a really good team. So I need to work on it, but we need to farm the silver first. Can't do it right away. Dark Elves, on the other hand, is one of my strongest teams, obviously. Now with Rotos, I think Rotos is a Dark Elf, isn't he? No, he's an undead. Should do even better now that I reworked my Cold Hearts. But we'll see. Today's the focus is not Faction Wars, it's Arena. Let's keep pushing, guys. Almost 200 points away. Okay. Now as you can see, with Hegemon and Rotos, the Tormins are not as scary as they used to be, especially after the nerf. Come on, don't. Sit down, you filthy lizard. Ouch. I spoke too soon. But might be able to reverse this. Good. Slow down that guy. And we need to bring Rotos back. This team relies way too much on Rotos. I don't want to risk the speed up, but I will. Anyway, they gain some defense from masteries when they're frozen, so hopefully we'll be able to survive. If we are, we win. If we don't, we lose. Simple as that. Okay. Now, damn it. Let's just hope for lucky. Shot, but no. This didn't work. I'll come back around to this team later on. Torments everywhere. Isn't this the team that we faced before? The hilarious Longbeard team. Also, I'm just gonna check on my lovely wife, see if she needs anything. All good? Alright. Okay. That team was close, but let's see if we have any easy wins around. We need all the points we can get. Bloodgorged. Bloodgorged isn't too bad if we lock him out. I mean, he's insane in arena, but if he's on lockdown, yes, this is exactly what we want. Ooh, hits like a truck. Even without his ability, he hits hard, and pretty much done for. Come on. Kmart needs to be way faster in order to be any useful. Team relies too much on Rotos. Let's check if we got any nice things here. So let me get 5 free tokens. Oh, I bought them way too early. So I'll buy this guy. Come on, Novitiate. Look at his face. This is the face of a man that has seen stuff. Has seen his brothers being fed countless times. Traumatized. Poor fellow. Kmart Bistofis. So this is again another straightforward team. Oh, thought I used my tokens. Yeah, I need to make sure not to miss my nightmare key. 19 minutes. I'll ask the guys to let me place in key.
Make up your own rules as you go. Stay only true to what you know and who you are. And who you are. The road may be rough, you might not see the top, but winners don't quit and winners don't stop. The leap may look large, you might think that you'll fall, but winners aren't born, winners work hard.
stars tonight. Found myself a washing colored light. It felt like spirits had awakened me. This carnival of animals had taken me. They danced around me and they took my hand. Whispered, close your eyes and understand. And when I felt the change, it startled me. This carnival of animals is part of me, 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 part of me. I took a walk among the stars tonight. Found myself a washing colored light.
Yeah, I turned the audio off earlier. And I was commenting the whole time. I thought I had put it back on. Sorry. So what I was saying that if I had a Valkyrie, I would definitely switch out my Skull Crusher, run an OP team of Valkyrie, Tyrant, Skull Crusher, and the rest. So here hopefully we'll be doing something like 46, 50 mil. If I had optimal debuffs, I think we could easily go to 70 mil. But that's very hard to do with Mr. Vizier, the champion of attack down roulette. I turned it off, but I put it back on now. Can you hear me? Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Let's see where we're at now. 7 minutes in. We're probably at the 39 million mark now. So hopefully we're already gotten our max chest. And in the end, this also would be good for Hercules if he wants to check out how much damage a Rosin can do in a counterattack team. And mine doesn't have 100% crit rate either. I don't think he has. I went for max crit damage and as much crit rate as I could get, and he still does pretty well, but he must have high crit rate. Yeah, because I worked a lot on him. He easily does 150,000, if not 300,000 each time he hits on counterattack. So that would mean in one single Clan Boss round it's a million damage, or over a million, just from Rosin alone. Well, provided he crits, and that is. Just let the guys know that I got my key in.